Top 10 Best Things to Do in Bocas del Toro, Panama. Let's go! New here? Welcome to Vetted Routes. We research every destination so you don't have to. Number 10. Explore Bocas Town on Isla Colón. Stop everything, because your first step in Bocas del Toro will hit you like nothing else. Colorful wooden buildings on stilts over the water. Water taxis cutting between islands at full speed. A main street that feels both electric and completely unhurried at the same time. This is Caribbean Panama, and it is alive. Walk the waterfront. Grab breakfast at one of the open-air cafes. Watch the boats coming and going from the docks. Rent a bicycle and ride the full length of Isla Colón north through small communities, past local farms, all the way to Bluff Beach on the exposed Atlantic coast. The architecture is classic West Indian painted wood, wide verandas, tin roofs, and the cultural mix of Panamanian, Afro-Caribbean, Ngäbe indigenous, and expat influences creates a texture unlike anywhere else in Central America. Go early morning before the heat builds. Bocas Town rewards the people who slow down and punishes everyone who rushes through. Number 9. Snorkel at Coral Cay and Hospital Point. You think you've snorkeled before? You haven't. Not like this. The reefs around Bocas del Toro are among the most biodiverse in the entire Caribbean. Nurse sharks, sea turtles, eagle rays, and Caribbean reef fish in colors that don't look real. Coral Cay and Hospital Point are two of the finest snorkel sites in the archipelago. Shallow, crystal clear water over living coral systems that have been growing undisturbed for centuries. Water taxis and tour boats run daily from Bocas Town. Number 8. Surf Bluff Beach and Paunch. Surfers, listen up. Bocas del Toro has one of the most varied surf lineups in all of Central America. Bluff Beach on the exposed northern coast is powerful, fast, and heavy. Experienced surfers only. Paunch, also called Punch, is a right-hand reef break that works at multiple swell sizes, perfect for intermediate surfers who want a genuine Caribbean reef experience. Both breaks are uncrowded. Surf rentals and lessons are available in Bocas Town for beginners. Number 7. Visit Starfish Beach on Isla Bastimentos. This beach has to be seen to be believed. Starfish Beach Playa Estrella is a shallow, protected stretch of Caribbean sand where dozens of massive red starfish rest on the sandy bottom in water so clear you can count every arm from the surface. Wade in. Look down. Count. You'll lose track. The beach itself is postcard perfect: palm trees leaning over white sand, calm turquoise water, open-air bars serving cold drinks and fresh seafood right on the shore. Water taxis run from Bocas Town in 20 minutes. Go on a weekday, weekends get crowded fast. Number 6. Explore Isla Bastimentos and Ngäbe village of Salt Creek. This one will stay with you long after the trip ends. Isla Bastimentos is the largest island in the archipelago, old-growth rainforest, nesting sea turtle beaches, and the living Ngäbe indigenous community of Salt Creek. The community offers guided forest tours run by Ngäbe members who know every plant, every bird, every medicinal tree by name and purpose. This is not a performance for tourists. This is a living culture that has chosen to open its doors, and walking through that rainforest with a guide who carries thousands of years of knowledge in his head is one of those experiences that makes travel mean something. Book through the community directly. Bring respect. Leave your assumptions at the dock. Number 5. Night kayak through the bioluminescent bay. Stop. Read this carefully. Because this might be the most magical thing you ever do in your entire life. On dark, moonless nights, the water around Bocas glows. Bioluminescent plankton light up with every movement. Every paddle stroke trails blue-green fire. Every fish darting below the surface leaves a streak of light. Cup the water in your hands, it glows for a moment then fades. Guided night kayak tours run from Bocas Town to the highest concentration areas, the sheltered mangrove bays where the plankton is thickest. Number 4. Hike and swim at Red Frog Beach. Named for one of the most extraordinary creatures on the planet, the strawberry poison dart frog, tiny, brilliantly red, and found in the rainforest right behind this beach. The trail from the dock takes 15 minutes. Slow down. Look carefully at the leaf litter on both sides of the path. Look really carefully. And there they are, small, fast, and absolutely stunning. Beyond the forest? A long sweep of Atlantic-facing sand with consistent surf, beach bars, and the kind of raw Caribbean beauty that resort beaches can never replicate. Take your time walking back through the jungle. This is Bocas del Toro at its most complete: wildlife, jungle, beach, and pure Caribbean energy all in one half day. Number 3. Scuba dive the Bocas del Toro Reefs. If snorkeling showed you the surface, scuba shows you everything. Nurse sharks and sea turtles on the shallow sections. Caribbean reef sharks on the outer walls. Enormous schools of jacks and barracuda hanging in the blue water. Coral formations that make famous dive destinations look ordinary. Several professional dive shops in Bocas Town offer guided dives and full certification courses. Learning to dive here in the Caribbean, surrounded by sea turtles and reef sharks, is one of the best ways to spend 4 days anywhere in Central America. Already certified? The diving here is world-class. Book mornings only. Afternoon conditions deteriorate fast, and the best visibility is always in the first hours after sunrise. Number 2. Take a full-day island hopping tour. The full-day island hopping tour from Bocas Town is the single best introduction to the archipelago. 4 to 6 stops covering a snorkel site, Starfish Beach, a surf break, a mangrove channel, a beach lunch, and a sunset location. The boat rides between stops are half the experience. Caribbean light on the water, islands appearing and disappearing, spray and speed, and the feeling that you are operating at the world's best frequency. Book a small group tour. Not a big boat. This is your orientation to Bocas del Toro. Do it first, do it right, and every other day in the archipelago will make more sense because of it. Number 1. Watch the sunset from over the water. Every single evening in Bocas del Toro something happens. The sun drops toward the Pacific side of Panama. The Caribbean sky turns colors that have no names. The wooden buildings of Bocas Town reflect in the still bay water. Frigate birds circle in the last light. The islands go dark one by one against the glowing horizon. And if you're on a dock or a boat or a rooftop bar over the water, you feel like you are floating inside the sunset. Go to one of the overwater bars on the main waterfront. Bocas del Toro, Caribbean, Panama at its absolute finest. Bioluminescent bays. World-class reefs. Jungle islands. Sunsets that don't quit. If this isn't on your travel list, it is now. Drop a comment, smash that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Let's go!